Hi, I'm Karen, and this is Sam. Today we're Sunday sampling. Before we pull our samples that I'm going to be using for this week, I want to tell you how I did with last week's samples. Let's get started. This first one is from First Day Beauty. This is the First Day Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. I like a lot of First Day Beauty products. I have two of their primers. I have the Pores Be Gone Matte Primer and the Coconut Skin Smoothie, and those are my two favorite primers. And up until very recently, spoiler alert, my favorite concealer, and really the only concealer I ever wear, is the Bendy Avocado Concealer from First Day Beauty. But this cleanser was just okay. It has pretty good ingredients. My main problem with it is that it leaves a slight residue when I rinse it off. I've had other cleansers that do that, and this one doesn't do it as bad as some, but I have some fantastic cleansers that rinse away completely, so I'm not going to be buying this one. Next product from last week was this. This is from Kate Somerville. This is the Wrinkle Warrior. This is a 2-in-1 plumping moisturizer and serum. I like a nice lightweight gel moisturizer, and so that's how I use this. I used it as a moisturizer, and it was fine for that. It has a couple of nice ingredients. It has hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid, which is when the molecule is broken up so that that big hyaluronic acid molecule can sink into the skin, and then it also has sodium hyaluronate. But a couple of things I didn't like about this was that it has silicone as its second ingredient, and it costs $95, which is way too much for a moisturizer and for the other ingredients that are in this. There's nothing else special in this, and I have other products that cost a whole lot less that have hyaluronic acid and sodium hyaluronate in them. So I won't be buying this one either. This next one was from Grown Alchemist. This is their Soothing Hand Cream. It's a hand cream. It felt nice. It smelled nice. It's not worth $33 for, I think it was, I made a note here, let's see, $33 for 65 mLs. That's just a little over 2 ounces. No thanks. I have other hand creams that work just fine. I'm not going to be buying this one. This is from Cosus. This is the Cosus Revealer Concealer. I'm not going to hold it up too much because these two were the two samples that I opened and used, and they're pretty messy after you open them. I love Cosus products. I have their tinted face oil, which I'm wearing today, and I also have two of their lipsticks. I have Undone on today. And so I had a feeling I might like this concealer, and I was right. Now, my first impression was not all that great. I felt like it was really thick. And my Bendy Avocado Concealer that I love so much is really light and thin and just glides on pretty easily for a concealer. This one I was a little worried about, but I tapped it in and I really love the way it looked. It says it is a medium coverage concealer. I don't think I agree with that. I think that this is about as full coverage as I would ever want to get, but I do really like it. It gives nice coverage and it doesn't crease. It doesn't make my skin look crepey. It doesn't cling to any dry patches under my eyes. Those are all problems that I've had with pretty much every concealer I've ever used. This one didn't do any of those things. It's $28 and my Bendy Avocado Concealer is $22. And that's pretty comparable for me because I don't wear concealer every day, so a little bit goes a long way for me. I can have a tube of concealer last quite a while. So I think I may just be buying this. I'll keep you posted on it. The last thing from last week was this. This is from Skin Inc. And this was a face mask that I did not use because I had gone through all of my samples in my basket after a couple of weeks ago when I pulled some that were not cruelty-free. And I thought I got them all, but I missed this one. Turns out Skin Ink is not cruelty-free, so I'm not going to be using this one. So that's it for last week's samples. Found one that I absolutely love, one that I'm not going to use, and then 3 that were okay, but I'm not going to be purchasing. Let's see what we come up with this week. Okay, Sam, are you ready to go to work? Yeah, here's the samples. Let's see what we find, okay? I'm going to stir them up a little bit. I got some new samples this week with a couple of orders I placed, so I don't want to have those on the very top. Let's mix it up. This is from Mara. This is the Algae Moringa Universal Face Oil. Now that sounds fantastic. I love a new face oil to try, and I've heard a lot of great things about this brand. I know this is a clean beauty brand. I'm excited to try this one this week. We're off to a great start, Sam. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, Sam's happy too. Yeah. Let's see what's next. All right. This is from Dr. Carver's. This is their Shea Butter. Evidently, I had 2 samples of this. I'm going to order a full size of this, but I'm really happy to have another sample to use. Okay, we're doing great so far. Let's see what's next. Okay. This is Violets Are Blue Face and Body Lotion with avocado and argan oil. That sounds really nice. I probably will not use this as a face lotion, but I'm very happy to try it out as a body lotion. Yeah. Okay. Ready for the next one? Let's get one of these big cards up here. Let's see. This is, oh, I remember when this came out. This is from Beauty Blender. This is their Bounce Foundation. I have not tried this. I remember there was a lot of talk about it when it first came out, so I am happy to try it. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, Sam. What's this one? Oh, this is the Ritual de Fille, which is another brand that I absolutely love. This is their Ethereal Veil Conceal and Cover. So another concealer to try out. I may hold off on buying that Cosus concealer until I give this one a try and see what I think of it, because I love Ritual de Fille. I love their blush. I love their highlighter. I had a sample of, I think it was a little eyeshadow sample maybe, that I used before I started my sample series, and I liked it pretty well too, but I love the blush and highlight that I have, so I'm happy to see how I like their concealer. Okay, Sam, that's it. That's our samples for this week. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Just hit the subscribe button below and ring the notification bell next to that so that you'll know when we post new videos. Bye for now.